I don't know.
Can you Google it? When's the Megaquake? They've been predicting because obviously the plates like slide up on each other.
Yeah.
So
30% in the next 10 years, 70%, 80% in the next 30 years, and around 90% within the next 40 years.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's in our lifetime. We're gonna feel that.
We're gonna be.
But they've also said
Megaquake.
they've also said the same thing about Mount Fuji erupting as well.
Yeah.
Apparently, they said I think like 10, 20 years ago it was supposed to erupt, and it still hasn't yet. So
Japan just over if it erupts.
No, because the last time it erupted, I think, was during the Edo period. And
Let's
that
put some water on it.
Yeah, there's an ocean right there. It's just fucking 1707 was the last time it erupted.
I wonder how violent it
I actually don't know.
Is it just like a little fart, like a little?
It's just it erupted.
Remember when the one in Iceland erupted and the ash stopped like playing? For a week.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Doesn't say how many. The damage, especially the deaths from the disasters, plus the tsunami, is hard to untangle. Oh yeah, because it caused a tsunami as well. Yeah.
Oh my. Well, at least maybe the tsunami would help put it out a little bit.
Okay, the estimated 8.6 magnitude earthquake likely triggered.
It's not a fucking house fire, Connor. It's just
get the hose.
God's like, all right, don't worry, I'm gonna put out this fire.
It does feel cruel that like with a major earthquake you also get a tsunami. It just feels like so unfair. It's like, hey, I know you guys might have just survived that. Here is a giant fuck ton of water.
Yep. Okay, so it says the earthquake triggered the eruption. So there is a chance that this big earthquake, this Nankai earthquake that is predicted to happen, might be the thing that sets it off. In which case, I don't know, man. We might be fucked.
We're so fucked.
I mean, Tokyo is going to be fucked from the eruption, 100%.
Yeah.
Because like if the the lava flow will be fine, but the ash is
What's the Japanese plan? What's the plan of action when Fuji erupts?
Man, I don't fucking know. They haven't had to think about this for 300 years.
Maybe they build like a Mario Kart-esque track, right? And divert all of the lava into the ocean. They stack a bunch of obsidian.
Isn't that the plot to Volcano?
Is it really?
I think so.
Well, that seems like a simple plan. Just
like the moment they hear the eruption, the government's like, all right, play the song.
Everyone starts putting obsidian trails down to like lead the lava into the water.
Everyone goes like creative Minecraft mode. Just like
I swear that.
Bro, if they could find a way to unify train otakus to do stuff in Japan, this country's unstoppable. That's why the economy is to go into shit, because they haven't found a way to harness train otakus.
Or just any otakus.
Mainly train otakus.
Yeah.
Because otakus don't want to leave their house, but train otakus, they travel the globe for their passion.
And if you get in their way,
oh my god, don't get in their way.
They will wish death upon you and your entire family.
I remember I played that arcade game, the one with the train simulator once.
Oh yeah.
I played it for about 5 minutes. Came out and there was like 4 dudes in conductor's outfits angrily waiting for me to be done. I was like, ooh.
Dude, that game is unironically fire.
Which one is this?
So in some arcades, there's a booth, and it's just a train conducting booth. And you pretend to be a train conductor.
And it's just train simulator?
Yeah, there's no points, there's nothing. It's just,
no.
It's
There's
very
one
accurate.
with the points, but it's really hard. So
I did the one that was like no points. It was like a normal thing.
Oh, okay. I played the one where it's like you go into like a small little room and there's like 3 screens surrounding you. Yeah, the one on the left there.
Wait, is there points in this?
Yeah, there's points in it.
Oh, I definitely did this one. And I remember thinking it was cool. And then I felt embarrassed because these guys look like really like, come the fuck on, you casual.
Yeah, it's really like finicky, and it's really accurate to how the actual trains run in Japan. Yeah, because what you have to do is like you start off at a station.
That's why they were angry.
Yeah, you have to start off at the station, and you have to basically go from station to station like a train conductor. But it's really difficult because not only do you have to get to the station perfectly on time, but you also have to control how fast you leave the station, like the acceleration, and how slow you have to decelerate. And it's so sensitive.
Do you think train otakus want to be train conductors? If they're going through this many hoops to play like a train simulator, why not just do your passion? Do your passion, right?
Well,
maybe it's not as easy.
You know, in Japan, following your passion has never been an easy thing to do.
No.
And once you're normally in a job, you're normally locked in for life.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think that was just like, I don't know.
They're like, this is the only way they can achieve their goals.
Good at coping. They're good at like professional coping.
Yeah.
They're like, well, I want to be a train conductor, so I'll just do it in my spare time and work a full-time job in a video game.
Yeah. No, legit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's no short. I mean, I don't know what the train industry is like in Japan, but you know, everyone needs train conductors. There are a lot of trains running.
I don't know, hard to say, man. Like, I feel, would there even be like job applications open? Like, how do you go and find
how do you get
a
into
job?
train conducting?
Yeah,
what is the
Google
career path?
how do you become a train conductor in Japan?
Just curious, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there is a part of me that's like, I kind of want to try it out.
Seems pretty.
Did you see the guy? I saw an article the other day in some Japanese thing where the driver of a train got suspended or lost his job because he had like a tab of anime open on his like dashboard.
Was it Rail Wars?
Yeah, and like one of the customers snitched.
What the fuck?
I was like, bro's just going, dude, let him watch some anime on the side, bro. I'm chill with that.
They were like, yeah, I saw him watching Sword Art Online. I can't believe the fuck. Let's see. In order to become a Shinkansen driver, you must have worked 2 years as a station attendant, 2 years as a conductor, and 2 years as a 1067 millimeter gauge train driver. What's the fucking difference? Shinkansen drivers must take a national examination. Okay, so you need a license for it, obviously. Shinkansen drivers must not wear white socks.
What?
Wait, why not?
What?
Wait, why?
And most people hired are between 23 to 27 years of age.
Train drivers need to have Japanese citizenship.
All right.
That makes sense. But
Yeah.
Why the socks?
how much do Shinkansen drivers get paid in Japan?
That's
Google
the weirdest job specification I've ever heard in my life. You're
Yeah,
like,
right?
what happens if you turn up in the job interview with white socks? They're like,
It's like, get out.
you failed.
You failed.
Oh,
They make 75K a year.
okay.
That's how outdated this article is. This is about 75,000 USD.
It's not. It's not.
It is not that anymore. Oh,
It is.
I wish we had that ratio.
Yeah, yikes.
That sounds like, not to like besmirch it at all, but for the amount of experience and exams you had to do, $50,000. It's not a whole lot.
No.
But like,
Not really.
I feel like if that was a position in Europe or America, you'd definitely be getting double that.
Yeah. Well, because the amount of time as well, you probably have to just sink into not only doing the license, but then it's like, I think it's a total of 6 years you have to be like conducting a regular train.
Yeah.
It's like kind of fucking crazy.
That's a lot. There's a lot.
Come on, JR. Pay your Shinkansen drivers better.
Well, did you hear about that? There's also like a court case where JR was, they were docking the driver's pay by like 100 yen because he was like 1 minute late. So they took off 100 yen because it was like the equivalent of what like a minute of his time was worth.
Yeah.
Right.
And he like went to court. He was like, this is bullshit.
For 100 yen?
I think it was more about the message that it was like,
Yeah.
well, you can't take away my pay.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
1
And
minute late.
I think he won.
Well, yeah, rightfully
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
1
But,
minute.
Yeah, I think maybe like, it's just, isn't that insane that like, when was the last time you could do that in like America or Europe where you could take away pay?
God knows.
It must be against a lot of labor laws.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure.
That's what I would imagine in a lot of other countries. I'm not sure what the labor laws are.
I mean,
here in
look, don't
Japan.
get me wrong.
Or he takes money off for being 1 minute late instead of
Yeah.
100 yen. Type that instead.
I mean,
Sorry.
don't get me wrong. I love the fact that, the trains in Japan are so sensitive when it comes to like what time they leave, what time they take off, all that kind of stuff. Love it.
Yeah.
Not taking that for granted. But man, 1 minute, it ain't any skin off my back, man. Like,
And you know they ain't got any policy for overtime work as well.
no, hell no.
Well,
These types of companies,
I do like the how on time it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is great.
Yeah, it's working.
Coming from England, it works.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's like I'm comparing to Australia where it's like 30 minutes late and the conductor's like, oh, sorry, mate. It's like, doesn't even feel bad about it at all.
I think rail is obviously very well funded in Japan in general. So it's a hard comparison to make because
Oh, of course.
I think there's a lot of money, and also a lot of money is made because people ride them a lot. But I guess it's tough.
It is.
Yeah, here it is. And what is this? 2 drivers who had to pay.
Train driver who had his pay cut for being 1 minute late is awarded 45 cents after he died.
Wait, this is even more.
Wait, this is even more fucked up.
What is that article?
Wait, what? A Japanese court has ordered the 59-year-old driver's employer to pay back wages that have been docked for the lateness.
After he died?
After he died. What? After he died of an illness.
This is an Onion article. I swear to fucking God. There is absolute... What?
Oh my God. I need to make a video on this.
This is insane.
He was supposed to drive an empty train, but he accidentally went to the wrong platform and started driving the train 1 minute later than scheduled. 1 minute later. That is kind of unhinged. I think like I can understand if you're 5 minutes late and they're not happy because given how prudent it is, but like 1 is
1 minute.
1 is not noticeable.
People don't notice 1 minute.
1 minute. It takes 1 minute to get like the doors fucking closed.
Like most watches are 1 minute off.
Yeah.
You know, like no one's gonna notice.
That seems excessive to dock for 1 minute.
And the fact that they were like, they turned around was like, man's dead. We'll give him back his money.
Yeah. They're like, here's 45 cents, fam. This is like satire. I swear to God.
This can't be real.
Man died.
Bro.
Here's your 45 cents. Our bad, actually. Our bad.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Vice News, I would be convinced this was an Onion article.
Yeah, it was in Okayama.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the West Japan Railway to return the 45 cents in reduced pay to the driver. Holy shit.
What do they say? Scroll down a little bit. Meikawa said that though being a minute late doesn't seem like a big deal, enforcing punctuality with such strictness was a way for train companies to control their employees. It's a way to constantly watch your employees, and if they make a mistake, they'd carry out pretty severe punishments like pay cuts or layoffs. Even make you write reports saying you'll never make the mistake again.
What the fuck? Is this like primary school?
Yeah.
Like writing a letter to your teacher?
Actually, I read something else as well that apparently, can you Google if this is true? I think sometimes if they were late, and I think they are changing this now, but they used to make train conductors who were late do clean toilets.
Really?
Yeah, if they were late,
Like in the bullet trains and stuff.
yeah. So bullet trains, but normal trains, because Japan had a really bad horrific like train accident because a guy was going too fast into a corner.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
That was
yes.
like 10 years ago, or
Like
like 10 years
derailed,
ago.
right? Yeah.
He derailed the train, and there was obviously a lot of people were like, "How does this happen?"
Yeah.
When they started looking into it, they realized, holy shit! If they're late even 1 minute, the penalties are so severe that they were forced to take risks, aka speeding up when they shouldn't have been. Like there shouldn't be a case where like you have to speed up to make this deadline and risk the tons of lives.
Yeah.
And so then I think there's a lot of scrutiny, and then some things were forced to change. But obviously, not everything changed.
Yeah, this article is from 2011,
Yeah,
where JR West
Clean toilets and cut weeds as punishment
Yeah.
for train delays and other lapses. Yeah.
Oh damn, man.
But I think I don't think they still do it now. Hopefully.
I hope not. I hope.
Hopefully.
I hope.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Joey, you're 1 minute late. Go and clean the toilet, you piece of shit.
If you had said that at this office, I would quit.
Anyone would quit.
I would complain.
I'm going to be on toilet duty.
Bro, you would, bro, got it. You'd be perpetually in the toilet.
If we actually enforced that in this office, God
we
would be
wouldn't get
cleaning this
anything
place
done.
so much.
I'd be
like, this office would be spotless.
Our fucking office would be like, our recording session would be half me taking a shit, and then the next half would be like me cleaning the shit that I just took. You know?
Yeah.
And then we'd have a 5-minute recording session. That's it.
Oh my God. Yeah, I hope they don't enforce this anymore, because that is absolutely immoral.
Yeah. I mean, mentalities are very different. I feel like, at least in Western, we've gone a lot in the opposite direction where we're like, you know.
A bit too lax.
There's certainly a bit too lax, but then like any kind of then punishment of any kind seems too much.
Right,
we're not,
right.
You know, we're not used to it.
Yeah.
True.
Well, you go to London, and it's just like 9 times out of 10, there's going to be a strike going on.
Yeah.
But then it's like, you know, that like you also shouldn't like, you know, first of all, you should never have to punish workers. You should never need to ever do that.
No.
But also, there's just you know, people
just a little spanking.
just a little,
Just a little spanking.
Just a little slap
just
on the
like, you know, people aren't getting paid enough and they're overworked. So it's like, you know, what do you like? Who are you to blame? If anyone, these fucking rich assholes who make all the rules and don't give any of the money to the services that we need,
Yeah.
they should be getting spanked and made clean toilets.
Yeah.
Every time they fucking
legit.
decide to cut budget and send money to shit that doesn't matter, or you know, funnel money into other tax loopholes for dumb shit, rich
Yeah.
people. Fucking annoying, man.
Welcome to the world.
Yeah. World's a cruel place, man.
Yeah.
Capitalism.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
That's how it all ends. Capitalism.
It always ends in that.
But like people in Japan, they'll hear this. Japanese people will be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they'll be like, but that's shogunai, bro.
Yeah, they're like, well, there needs to be consequences. And you're like, God damn. Like, don't you work a job, don't you? Like,
take one step into these people's shoes and you won't be saying that shit.
Yeah.